Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got a few cards out here on the table. I'm just going to catch you up on the read real quick. Thanks for being here, everybody. In the central energy, you've got a Nine of Cups here. So you're coming into your wish come true, your reward, and you're closing out the cycle. You're closing out this cycle. It's completion. You've got somebody here who is daydreaming about being you, being with you, but they don't know that there's no greater goal than to love, and they're unsuccessful. Challenge is this King of Cups can't escape death. They refuse to let go, this Devil. This codependent toxic person. This third party enemy is in grief. They were unsuccessful at becoming you, at sacrificing you. So in the recent past, you've got a Knight of Wands who was hopeful of being with you. But they don't have courage. Intention and expectation. There's no love union. There's denial. They're out of balance because they're not connected to you. They're overwhelmed and stressed out. They're stuck in their head. In the near future, you have an understanding, you know exactly what's been going on. You're putting space between you. And they're in a Two of Pentacles. So because they didn't get a love union with you, because they failed to get a love union with you, they also failed to get financial stability. Because you are the one with the cups. The lens that's being looked through is we have a Knight of Pentacles here. It could be somebody offering protection. Coming in to fight on behalf of an irreplaceable person. There's unfinished business. Or business is complete. There's going to be a completion of this business. There's a protective, there's protective fighting going on on behalf of this irreplaceable being. And business is going to be finished. Because very, very swiftly, what comes around is going around. What they did is going to be done to them. Hopes and fears, we've got a Page of Swords, wanting to use their head, because we're in a Hanged Man, a sacrifice, a release. So they're wanting to come in, they want to talk. They're like, hey, can we talk? Because they're in a disagreement about them being sacrificed or released, cut out. It's what they did to you. In the outcome, we've got the Two of Cups reversed. So there is a divorce, there is a breakup, there is a separation. which leaves a 3 of Swords, a trauma, a grief, a heartbreak, a heart break. For those who neglected you and failed to give you what you needed. They're worried. They're worried because there's protection around you. Aggressive protection. You're an irreplaceable person, and this business is going to be laid to rest. They're worried about it. Because very quickly, very swiftly, right here in the environment, it's like direct, swift, rapid action of reciprocation. A sacrifice. So very swiftly, there's reciprocity of what? Gifts of the soul. Somebody's in disagreement. They want to talk about this, release. Very swiftly, you're going to be receiving gifts of the soul. Maybe you receiving, maybe because of what they did to you, you're going to be receiving some special gift, and they're going to be released with this Hangman card. They wish your forgiveness. Two of Cups reversed, a breakup. Three of Swords, knife in the heart. They neglected to give you what you needed. Surrender in the reverse. You didn't surrender. They're in doubt because you're choosing to focus on the lighter side of life. You have released, you've released all of the beliefs that no longer serve your soul's growth. You've released the guilt. And you're adhering to the truth, and you're remaining in balance, and judgment is being called on this situation. So, in the central energy, you've got your Nine of Cups. The world has turned. This is a completion of a cycle. Somebody was daydreaming about being you, and they were unsuccessful. King of Cups is here with a challenge. They can't escape death. Very swiftly, they're going to be receiving reciprocity. These third-party devils are in grief. They have a fear of abandonment. You want to compromise. Because you won. They want to compromise because you won. They couldn't confine you. They couldn't trap you. And this King of Cups can't escape death. Eight of Cups reversed. They have a fear of abandonment. They're a devil. They're materialistic. They're codependent and toxic. Third parties in grief. A network of thieves. Knight of Wands, recent past had hope of being charming with you. Isn't courageous, doesn't have any courage. And this is the conclusion. Right here it says conclusion. This is the conclusion. They don't have any courage because it's over. It's over. The Lovers is in reverse. They're overwhelmed and stressed about it. They're all up in their head about it. They're out of balance. They're out of balance regarding the rituals. They're in their head. Maybe they're trying to think of another ritual they can do that might win, or maybe they're thinking about the rituals that they've done. They are overwhelmed and stressed out. It didn't work. They didn't win. You have an understanding of what this is. You put space between you and them. They failed to get this with you. They failed to confine you and trap you. This network of thieves, third-party devil thieves, they're out of balance. Again, out of balance. You were holding all of it together for them. And they're feeling your absence. They're overwhelmed. You've got protection here, very aggressive protection. You're seen as irreplaceable, and this business is finished. And they know it. They're worried about it because they're suffering some natural disasters. They're in danger. They have a need to survive. And you were the one making it okay. Very quickly, there's reciprocity. There's gifts of the soul. You could be receiving gifts of the soul. Whatever has been taken from you. As soon as these ones are as soon as this protective services is finished, you will be most likely receiving gifts of the soul. Whatever they took from you is coming back to you. They were not unsuccessful at claiming your identity again. So whatever they took from you is coming back to you. It's going to happen very fast. Very, very fast. You're a high-value person and you have earned merit. You're seen as a good person. You're going to be getting some extravagance. You're going to be getting gifts of the soul. You're going to be getting some rewards here and a whole bunch of merit. You're an irreplaceable person with a 9 of Cups, and you've closed out this cycle and you've triumphed over this. There's a Page of Swords here who wants to talk about this release. They're in disagreement. They want forgiveness. Elsewhere. Wants forgiveness. There's a 2 of Cups reversed and a 3 of Swords. A divorce, a heartbreak, a trauma. For those who neglected you, you've refused to surrender to them. And it's done. We got fate playing out here. Everybody can see what's happening. These ones are protesting. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore. They're trying to get some bright ideas. They want to get ready, or somebody's getting ready to apologize. They're getting the bright idea and getting ready to come in and apologize. So they're protesting. They don't want to surrender. They don't want to surrender you. But it's like you don't, it's like no, 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 no. It's like they stick a knife in you, trying to sacrifice you, and so that's coming back to them, and they because it failed. It failed. They were not able to confine you. They weren't able to, like, trap you. So they're protesting. They don't want to surrender, yet they want to apologize too, so they can continue bullying you. Justice is being served. Justice is being served. You know what is sad is that these, it's like they're doing everything they can to destroy any potential for anyone to feel any kind of generosity toward them. They're so cruel and so selfish that it's like, here, have my heart, it's dead, this is what you get. And then we're going to be separated. All you're left with is a pile of dead flesh. Worship it, do whatever you want with it, but that's all you're getting, is a dead, rotten, useless, nothing heart. And it's sad to me because, you know, I mean, the love that, like, the mother, you know, would feel for some of this, knowing, you know, that they would so readily just stick a knife in it to trap it, to continue to just wring it and do whatever they want with it, you know? To just wring all the love out of it. The fortune. They stuck a knife in it and they accidentally killed it. For them. There's no thief in the house. No thieves allowed in the house. No thieves allowed in the house. You've got your Nine of Cups here. You're closing out this cycle. You triumph. You triumph over this person who was daydreaming about being you but failed. I'm a little sensitive right now because you know, there's been some heavy duty stuff going on, so I'm sure, you know, many of you are experiencing some really heavy duty stuff right now because there's a lot of desperation and there's a lot of shady stuff and brutal stuff happening because these ones are trying to escape death and they can't. Because you have an aggressive, protective covering right now. And all they're doing is killing any kind of desire to care for that. You know, you're gonna take your Nine of Cups and your love and your triumph and your irreplaceable self, and you're going to go heal. They owe the merchant. They couldn't confine you. They could not confine you, and they owe the merchant. They're all up in their head. These friends, this friends group, this network of thieves, devilish thieves, third-party thieves. They have a fear of abandonment. Go figure. That's so weird. It's over. It's over. This Knight of Wands has hope, but it's over. And they're lacking courage. It's like, no, it's over. The Lovers is reversed. No, there's no relationship. There's nothing. They're all up in their head about these rituals they did. Priest. Full. You know, in a way, this is like documentation. Whether it be my story, your story, or anybody's story, I feel like in these present moments, this is like ascribing. This is like the technological advancement of writing the story, right? This is what's happening right now. And it's brutal. They failed to cause you despair. They failed to separate you. You have an understanding they could not confine you. They're out of balance and lonely. They've disappointed. You have protection. Aggressive protection, and they weren't able to become your lover or get a contract or a connection or a relationship with an irreplaceable being. They're worried about this natural disaster because very soon they're getting reciprocity, and you are getting, when this happens, it's like, you know, in the movies, you know, when, you know, say, you're this being, and there's all pieces of you out there, right, on other folks. And as they are transitioned, it's like whatever of yours they possessed is like sucked right back to you or something. And it's kind of like that's what's happening. It's like as soon as this reciprocity happens, as soon as, like, really swiftly, you're going to get all the gifts of your soul, every high value thing that you are, all of the extravagance that you are, and all of the merit that you have earned and that other people took from you and have been wearing like a mask, like a suit. All that's going to come back to you, and it's like all of a sudden everybody's going to see you for what you are. Because all these people got a piece of you on them. All these people got a piece of you on them. This whole network of people, of thieves, they've all got something on you, and they're losing the fortune. They're losing the fortune. And so it's like when this release happens, however that's going to happen, it's like everything's going to be coming back to you. They didn't get a Two of Cups. There's a divorce. Three of Swords. In the heart. They couldn't cause you a misfortune. You let them go. And they're protesting. And now they want to come forward and apologize. They need consolation. They couldn't cause you a misfortune. They couldn't confine you. They failed to put you in despair. They're all up in their thoughts. I'm a little emotional about it because I know now, in the dream state, now I take it very personally because it felt very personal, but somebody got a freaking knife in the heart, okay? And it could have very well have been me. I'm saying because it felt that way, and it hurt. So this could be a personal story, or it could be that it actually happened and I just picked up on it in a big way. And it was awful, I'm telling you. And I posted about it in my community tab about how it feels like the love that the Divine Mother had for these people has been severed. It feels like the love that she was covering them in and protecting them with, that they're refusing to let go. It's like when they plunged that knife into her, it's like it destroyed it. She has nothing for them now. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. It's really intense. And the energy is really big, and I don't know if all of you are feeling it too. Maybe you are, but and maybe you've had similar experience. Please tell me that I'm not the only one who's picking up on this. The Divine Mother is like having some serious issues right now with these children. Who think that, the way to hold on to their blessing is to stick a knife in the heart of the mother. It's just wild to me. And so I don't know if I'd like to hear, what you have picked up on this, because they literally, it's over between these devil robbers and the mother. It's over. She owes them nothing at this point. Absolutely nothing. And she deserves to get all of her stuff back. that they took from her forcefully. I'm really feeling this delicate thing for the Earth Mother, for all of the divine mothers out there, and it's incredibly intense. It's so intense, it feels incredibly personal, and you know, so I'm almost not wanting to post this. It feels so personal, but I'm going to, because I'd like to see your response. I look forward to it.